going to be a disadvantage, so.
Yeah, actually, just kidding. My stealth is not good. I was thinking of a different character.
I'm a Jura tonight.
Johnny?
My sleight of hand is good.
I have disadvantage on all stealth. Oh, this one. I trip myself.
I sit here and every time you say and we're back, I just wanted to be like, back again. Shady's back.
Hello, friend.
Oh my god.
Child of the 90s. Okay.
I mean, I'm technically a child of the 90s.
Technically as well, but not really.
You know,
Yeah, but then you'd be one of those. Then you'd be one of those people. They're like, "You're not really an '80s kid."
That's like
Wow.
the 90s.
And the 80s blob of flesh and all that fun stuff, because the first year you're just like,
Wonderful.
I mean, yeah.
I was a 90s blob of flesh because I was 1999, so that's a thing.
Oh, wow. I'm not the youngest here.
No, Asylum is.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just a couple of months. Just a couple of months.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that makes me the oldest one here.
I turned 26 on Monday.
Congratulations! Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Right with it.
Good news.
Nerd, I don't know.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'll be a nerd.
Well, you know, it takes one to know one. So,
Yeah,
Pretty
right. You talking about no? Huh? Huh? Being ridiculous.
Wait.
Apparently,
Apparently, I was muted on the stream side, which is interesting. Wait. When's your birthday, Jessa? People
That's
are
coming
outing you in
Monday.
chat.
it's
Oh,
May 16th.
there we go. So we'll celebrate it next week then. You'll get your birthday inspiration.
Yay! That's fun.
I thought so. It started with when we did it with Sam's birthday last week. I was like, nobody's ever told me when their birthdays are, so it's like I never could do anything for them.
Excuse me.
No.
Does anybody know what Keith was doing? Also, I forgot to update the overlays. Whoopsies.
Yeah, we're all level 3, man.
Pretty sure Keith was being a frightened little girl of a dragon, but as far
No,
as
that
what
was me.
No.
Oh, he didn't
it's
fail?
usually in case that we're okay.
Oh, well then Keith is just chilling, watching everybody else be scared.
Kate said, is that a dragon? Is that that's a dragon? Real happy like.
Yeah, because he's got no memories. It's great.
That's a dragon?
Also, to stream, how do I sound this week? I've made a bunch of changes. And how does the crew sound as well? Because I've also made some changes there.
I believe in miracles.
Where you from?
You sexy thing. Bow, 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 bow.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Weird energy
I don't know if I want to
tonight.
be stuck in a vehicle with you for 9 hours in like 3 weeks. I might
That's
come
on
back
Tuesday,
mentally
though.
insane.
I'm gonna have to
guys.
cancel the show.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Oh man, that's gonna suck. We're just gonna come back and then it's gonna be like, hey, no, I gotta work for like 13 hours this one day. Great.
Ew.
Oh,
Sounds
well.
gross.
Yeah, it's more sitting on our ass in a vehicle than anything.
Oh yeah, it's we're literally driving for 4.5, 5 hours to do a 2-hour delivery to turn around and come back 5 hours.
Fuck
Oh, we have
that.
to
Where are
take
you
it
going?
legally?
That's far away.
Some bum town.
Yeah, up into the. I guess they would call that the Oak. No, it's not even the Okanagan. It's Kootenays.
It's the
Oh
interior.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dudes.
Yeah, it's a very expensive day. And me and Darren are stopping for Thai food. So.
Yeah, we're gonna stop at 70 Mile for Thai.
Yep. My
I'm already jealous.
my mom and dad have a family friend that lives up
So's our
there, so-
supervisor.
You guys sound great. You sound really balanced. Perfect. I like that. Now Darren can't tell me we don't sound balanced.
Nope, no, I can't.
I am so sorry for taking so long. It was a little bit more than what I was expecting.
Well, that's good because
Right.
now I'm not even gonna let you roll. You're doing recap. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, sure. Let me do a recap.
All right. Can I get your roll for recap though, at least?
Yes, sure, Matt. 11.
All right, Jessa, and oh no, it doesn't matter. Partner had a 7. Okay. All right, partner. You can go ahead on the menu tracker and add an inspiration. So that's an advantage to be used at any time. Just gotta call it before you roll it. Go ahead. Give us a recap.
I sadly forgot a whole bunch. So, let's see. I remember we left the bar, and went up into the mountains to go scout, and met up with a small group of bandits and sorcerers.
Cultists, bandits,
Cultists.
just a band of ragamuffin people. Yeah.
Yeah, and like an absolute legend somehow managed to trick them into thinking we were a part of them. Only for Ensign, once everybody was asleep relatively and only 2 were awake, to punch one before anybody planned anything, turning us up into an encounter. And Valzana panicked and ran into the tent and somehow grappled all the people who were supposed to be sleeping. And we successfully got them down and then got a fight kobolds out of nowhere because they decided to show up. They got fried. And Valzana also captured one of the cultists and dug him into the ground because questioning was supposed to happen until, the next morning, and a giant dragon scared the shit out of like half the people.
Well, there was more to it than that. There was footprints.
And also 2 suns in the sky and darkness. But, there was that is all
There
I
was
remember.
footprints. Yes, you guys did see the evidence of a second sun just hanging out in the sky, which I will get into a little bit more here in a few minutes. So a dragon flew over. There was some footprints in the camp that Keith never saw. Y'all gave him shit for that.
I have a good smile. Doesn't mean I'm good at looking at things.
Right. Yeah, I think you pretty much got everything. I remember you guys setting the tent on fire.
Yes, the tent did get on fire.
Yep.
I remember my last words were.
And Ensign was playing some Pokemon, trying to find the right thing to stab. That worked out quite well for him.
Yeah, and so was screaming.
Beautiful. All right, so recap's over. I usually do the introduction first, but whatever. We're just going off the cusp tonight. So, welcome back to the episode 5 of Tyranny of Dragons. We are the Unlucky Roller Pod. There. We are the Unlucky Rollers podcast where I can always stumble through something at the beginning of a show. Like
Not
my
the one that you
words
want.
today. We are an actual play live show, and eventually we will have the podcast version out there as well. I am trying so hard to get my butt in gear and get those all done. And our videos are in the process. I'm not entirely sure of a date yet. We'll get there. I'll let you guys all know when our first video is because, you know, it's going to be awesome. So yeah, hit the like, subscribe, the bells, all that fun YouTube stuff that you do when our first video finally does launch. We use Syrinscape for all of our ambient sounds. If you need sounds for your D&D campaigns, look no further than Syrinscape. With thousands of sounds and audio clips and a handy and easy to use interface, if you have the app, not the online player, ask Darren about that. I have no idea how that works. It aggravates me to no end trying to use it. But yeah, you can, you know, control all of the campaign's music through one easy-to-use interface. So go ahead and give them a check out. That's Syrinscape again. We are currently at 225 or is it 220? I can't even remember.
I see 225.
Yeah, it's too small for me to read on my screen. I did have it written as 225, but it looks like 220. Thank you to all the kindness that you guys have all shown so far to date for the sick children all over the world with your contributions, including the contributions that we have gotten here on our show, which are going directly to the BC Children's Hospital. We always appreciate every dollar that you guys can spare. So thank you so much for that. You guys can learn more about Extra Life at extralife.com. And we are also part of the Elder Heroes Twitch team. Yeah, basically. So if you wanted to check them out, you can always look up the Elder Heroes on the Extra Life page as well. If you want to get more from our episodes, we do have what we call our menu tracker. So anything from a bits, subscriptions, raids, or follows gives the party specific inspirations. There are D4s or advantages. You also have a chance of incurring disadvantage on myself as well. So, you know, that's always fun. We do have merchandise. You can type in !merch for all of the Unlucky Roller stuff. I just added some FlexFit hats to the store with the logo on it, so if you guys want to check those out. And then we also have a more broader D&D specific store at !Dagger in chat. I'm probably forgetting something as per usual, but let's get into... No, one last thing. !Story. If you type that into chat, it will give you a Google Drive link that will give you all of our adventures up to date. I think she got session 4 in there. No, she didn't.
It's been a hell of a week. No.
It's been a hell of a week. No worries. So yeah, you guys can catch up on the more written format of the show by !Story and clicking on that Google link. She does an amazing job at writing it in a narrative sense, so go ahead and check that out. But let's get into tonight's episode. So, you guys, just quickly want to go back. So you guys woke up. Keith, you were questioned about the footprints on the ground. You never saw them. You were wide awake the whole night, and you never saw them walk right by you. It was very, very peculiar, like something that you shouldn't have never missed. Like they were like within 5 to 10 feet of you guys. They walked like right past your tents. There's no way they could have missed you. So that's kind of odd. You guys were in the midst of doing something, and then you guys all saw this big, dark shadow kind of loom over you. And as you guys all looked up, you saw the scales and the belly and the wings of this blue, gigantic dragon. And some of you, unfortunately, were influenced by its frightful presence. And I remember the childish-like, girlish scream from Ensign. I'm sorry. Am I saying that? Am I recalling that wrong?
Am I supposed to repeat the noise?
Yes.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, your mic definitely didn't pick up half of it this time, but that's okay.
That's the point.
Keith was very, very intrigued about said dragon because he'd never apparently seen one before in his life.
Never seen one before. Like, first time seeing kobolds too. I impaled one of those kobolds.
And then, after the dragon passed and you guys could see the morning sky again, you in fact did see what looked to be a second sun. So from there, how do you guys want to proceed?
Probably
the second.
of screaming.
I was saying, Lasagna was screaming originally, and she's still screaming. And
With whole body trembling, Hadrian has again pulled out the journal, the beat-up journal that she had the night before. Like shakily writes the words, dragon, exclamation point, take cover, and is going to make it appear as she like rips the small portion of paper off of the larger paper from her journal, make it appear hovering, just rolled up neatly, right in front of Escobar's face. Because that is an option with the cryptogram spell.
Okay, sorry, what did you say that the cryptogram said?
It says, dragon, exclamation point, take cover. That is exactly 18 characters.
Perfect. Take cover. Good. Just writing it down. You'll have to also remind me later what the other one was. Okay, so yes, as far as you are aware, your cryptogram spell went off without a hitch, and Escobar has now been warned again that shit's about to get real.
Ensign, can you stop screaming? There's really not much. I don't understand why you're screaming.
After about a minute, your guys' fear starts to dissipate.
That's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused to why it's terrible. I mean, it just flew past us.
let's go.
It went that. Actually, wait. It's going towards the town, isn't it? Oh, do you think it's going to land at the town so we can get a better look at it?
It's evil. It's evil.
Hey.
Yes.
This is very important. That dragon is going to kill every living soul in that town, if possible. It will raise every building to the ground.
As you guys are talking amongst yourselves, you hear the cultist that is still half buried in the ground. And so it begins. You're all doomed.
I fucking cast Toll the Dead on him.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
I forgot you were there.
It saves.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 natural, so...
Bummer.
I forgot you were there.
It doesn't matter what you do to me. They're
Keith,
going to kill everyone.
Shit. So Keith was going to go kick him. I'm pretty sure an 8 does not hit the cultist.
Hit the ground.
I rolled a 5. Plus 3. Yeah, Keith was just going to like kick him in the jaw again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the hit.
I don't know, I did. I rolled an 8 total.
I mean, he's technically grappled currently. He's restrained. Isn't that advantage at this point? Yeah.
Roll again. So you're not a little bit better. Total 12. Okay, these dice.
No, I think his AC is 13. Yep, his AC is 13. That still misses.
So after hearing this, you know, that the town is going to be destroyed, all my people, all my family, all my home, Tonkin's not liking this, seeing the friends try to shut this guy up, he's going to go and just cast mold earth, scoop up some dirt, shove it straight in his mouth and tell him, you shut your fucking mouth.
To get moving now, we might be able to save at least some people in the town. I already warned
Or where the
Escobar.
dragon is going.
I don't want to do that, no. Not really. But I'll do what I need to do. If it means...
I'd rather go get the people out of the town if that dragon's going to hurt everybody. I mean, that's what we do, right, Ensign? Is we make it so that way innocent people don't get hurt.
Well, you guys can debate about all you want to, but Duncan's gonna go home. And he's gonna save his people. He's gonna touch himself, and you're gonna see glowing aura around him as he casts his mage armor, and he is trucking on straight home.
But wait for me!
Duncan,
Coming.
Those are my people. I am not waiting. You just seen a dragon go over there, and you told me they were gonna kill everybody there. Absolutely
That's a
not.
really good idea.
I'm headed that way.
Best
I also cast
And
Mage
my
Armor on
family is
myself.
there.
I'm coming! Help me!
I'll join you guys. I guess catch up when
Okay.
you and Vess have things worked out.
Ensign and Vess, go ahead.
We also have valuables at the house.
who cares about valuables? We can always buy more. You truly want to go to a dragon. We're going to die, Ensign.
So what?
Just because you don't care about your life doesn't mean I don't care about you.
This is what I'm paid to do, and I'm not
A
gonna
dragon,
kill-
really.
No, I'm not gonna let a bunch of bloody fucking cultists kill a bunch of innocent people because they're erratic. And just because you don't fucking care doesn't mean I don't. And I'm gonna go after Tonkin.
Fuck. And after a moment, I follow after him.
Keith, what were you gonna try and say there? Sorry.
Keith was just gonna, like, real quick say, I once you, like, just before, Ensign and Vess got their things worked out, he was gonna say, well, I guess you guys have this figured out, I guess, meet back at the town? And Keith was gonna take off after Tonkin as well.
Okay, so I've got Tunkin and Valzana running towards town. I got Ensign, Vess, and Keith, running back towards town. Kadrine, what are you doing?
I mean, Kadrian would have just run after Tunkin.
Okay. So,
Duncan will use his wits about him, and if he sees any sign of trouble, not just gonna barge in blindly, but at least wanting to, if anybody's around or in front, slow down, sort of stop. Having learned from the previous night that we don't just barge into a scene of hostiles, but I would like to just press forward until something is close enough to see.
okay. So you guys will remember that you guys traveled almost 7 hours yesterday. So you're basically looking at almost a full day's worth of travel back. We'll say that you guys woke up at, in this case, because it's November, crack of dawn, so closer to like 7:38. So you guys will be back. If you guys don't stop, you guys should be back to town by 3 in the afternoon. If we stop at the farm, that's about 20 minutes from town, so. And I would assume that you are trying to stop at home.
Absolutely, that would be Tunkin's first place if it's on the way.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way back, you guys get to around 11 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden, you guys are noticing something a little bit strange about the brightness. At this time of year, it's not usually this bright. But you guys are actually having a hard time, especially with the snow now, knowing which way is which. You don't know if you are still going eastwards towards Greenest or if you have in fact been turned around. Or you have strayed off one way or the other.
Are we going the right way?
I have no idea.
I've got to be honest. Normally I would know my way around here, being a local resident, but that extra sun in the sky is throwing me off, guys.
Are there any footprints that we can see?
We can take a
Kate
look.
would be looking for footprints.
Yeah. So I'll get you to make me either an investigation, perception, or survival check. Your choice.
100% is going to be investigation. That's the only thing I'm good at.
I'll need you to roll it at disadvantage, though, please.
Okay. So that was a... This one is a... Okay, that's definitely going to be the 11. Plus 4 is 15.
That's still enough. So you, the light being slightly blinding, reflecting off the snow, you're kind of going like a little bit snowblind, but you do end up seeing the footprints. You guys are only about, 50 feet off course, but you are definitely heading the wrong way. You guys are actually heading closer, more northern direction than you are east, so you will have to, so you guys make your way back onto the path, and you guys, keep on making your way along. Around 1 o'clock, you notice that the sky is starting to get a little darker again. It's not nearly as brutal on the eyes, and you guys are able to see, and you guys can make your way, without too much hassle, back towards the town of Greenest. It's about 2 o'clock, and Tunkin, you are now starting to see, some of the forested area that borders around your parents' farmhouse and the outlying lands.
Guys, I'm gonna stop by and check out on my parents and make sure they're okay, let them know what's going on, and see what they can do to find safety for themselves while we attempt to help the town the best we can.
I think it would be a smart idea if we all just stick together. I'll go with you.
I do appreciate it. I know none of you guys have to come and help, but you don't have ties to this town and city as much. I know some of you have only been here a few months and things of the sort, but I do appreciate you guys coming with me.
We'd be better off in a situation where we're not separated, especially if something is under attack.
Witnessed the destruction of a town before. I'm not about to stand by this time.
Hopefully we don't have that happen today, but we do what we can. I'm just gonna go inside and start checking on Mom and Dad and see what they're up to.
Okay, so as you guys make your way around the bend and you finally get through into the more open area where the trees thin out to, expose your guys' driveway, you make your way up to the farmhouse. It is dark, doesn't seem to be anybody there. But you do, in fact, see a familiar sight. Drea's brother Ariad is kind of leaning up against the wall beside the door to the farmhouse.
Hey, Ariad, what's happened here? Do you know where my parents are?
They are safe. As far as I know, we sent them towards the keep when we saw the dragon.
Oh, good God! Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. What can you tell us about what's going on? How can we help?
It's bad. From what I saw, the sheer numbers started to overwhelm the guards on the outlying fences, and they've taken the town. Like, it's being ravaged. Kobolds, cultists, these suited guys with masks on. It's not good. You guys are in for a rough time if you're heading back.
And we'll look back at Ensign and what do we do?
You guys, as this conversation is happening, you guys can still see the dragon kind of... You now see the dragon again, and he is, off in the distance, kind of circling around the town, and every once in a while you feel like this small shake in the ground and the roar of the dragon.
From here, can we see what the town looks like? Is there anything burning? Any destruction we can see this far away?
You do, at this point in time, if you are looking out towards the town, you are starting to see smoke rising.
What do they want? what do we do? There's so many. Best we can do is just get as many people out that we possibly can.
Where would they all be? Where would they town people take refuge at? Usually, there's a
keep.
place in the town in the keep.
Like fish in a barrel.
Yeah, it's like fishing in a barrel, I guess, but it's also the most secure place in the town.
Can't get.
Is there
everybody
anywhere
out.
secure from a dragon?
Anywhere safe from a dragon?
Highly unlikely.
You guys knowing the makeup of the town and how most of the roofs are all made of thatch, that if anywhere was safe, the safest place would be the keep.
Keep's not gonna fit everybody.
Ariad
And who knows how
pipes
long
up.
it will last?
Have you seen any other adventurers on the road besides yourselves today?
It was even hot enough to find the road. It's so bright and all the snow.
Yeah, we didn't see anyone else, no.
Oh, footprints.
Yeah,
Were
there's
any-
footprints.
Were any of them big? Goliath-sized, if any of you know what that looks like.
A few kobolds.
Really?
A few kobolds and the rest are, humanoids, but I don't know if any of them were Goliaths or not.
This isn't boding well. I have a timetable that I have to keep, and it's not looking well. I need to move on, and see if I can find them. It's important. So, I hope that you guys stay safe, and may we meet again someday.
You as well, and stay away from this place if you can.
Doing my best. As soon as I find these adventurers, we head north.
How long ago did you send off Duncan's parents?
They arrived. I arrived here about 2-3 hours ago. I had a couple of guards with me as Escobar, after he got the cryptogram from Kadrine yesterday, or from whoever yesterday. I guess I don't really know what actually came from Kadrine.
It was a cryptogram.
Yeah, Escobar got a message yesterday saying that it was not looking good. Things were coming this way, and we started to get as many people into the keep as possible. Unfortunately, not everybody is there, but we did get Tunkin's parents out this morning.
Well, I thank heaven. That's a relief. Hearing that, Tunkin will look back and say, I'm a little more calm and level-headed. I do apologize for running off earlier, but I have to make sure that at least my parents are safe and we have a plan and figure things out. And Henson, I hear you loud and clear. We can't go rushing into things, and I do apologize for running out here, but I hope you understand. These are my parents, and I had to make sure they were safe.
We understand it's not worthy of an apology. You have obligation to family.
I have obligations to you all as well. I feel sort of guilty. You guys all chased after me, and I don't want you to think that I'm just going to charge in and leave us all under fire under stupid circumstances. But all that aside, what do we do?
About your other friend. The one that was there. The one that was taken. The day I came to town.
Storm.
Or
More. This is adding to the pile of shit.
Well, these are the towns.
I mean, we can look around here to see if he's here, but I doubt he would be. He probably would have went back to the keep as well if he was here. Mom and Dad wouldn't have let him stay.
If he wasn't here.
And if he wasn't here, he might be back at his shop in the city. So maybe they would have rallied him from there.
Storm would prioritize his shop and the care of Alfred. Guaranteed.
Oh, he's probably in the keep. If he was prioritized.
We need to get back to town.
We need to defend the keep.
And do what? Go to the keep ourselves?
Get as many people into the keep as we can along the way. Grab what we need from the potions at home and get back to the keep.
All right.
And then when we get back to the keep, you said that the keep wouldn't hold forever. Shouldn't we start making a plan on how to evacuate from the keep to another town?
They're already in the cult is already in the town. Getting people out is going to be incredibly difficult.
And if they're already in the keep, that's the best place we're going to be able to get everybody and defend everybody. There's only 2 ways in and out of that place.
Oh.
Or 1. I can't remember. Oh, no, we fixed the hole in the wall, so just the 1.
Well, the sky.
Maybe in the yard. It's got a roof. Look, we need to get back to town as fast as we possibly can.
Yes, let's go.
Any obligations or objections? Then let's go. I'm gonna turn and head back towards Greenest.
So,
All right.
Everybody follow.
Yeah.
So, you guys make the last 20-minute journey to Greenest, and as you guys crest the hill, one of the last rolling hills before Greenest, the sun is now reaching. We're looking at 3:30 in the afternoon. It's starting to get a little bit darker. One thing I want to point out that nobody has really noticed is you only see one sun currently setting. But if you were to turn around and look back to where the sun was in the morning, so rises in the east, sets in the west, and I always get this backwards, it's actually in the west. Every single time I screw this up, you see the sun, the second sun, hasn't moved.
Please tell me I'm not crazy.
it's still there.
And you're not.
Whew.
Another thing you guys can perceive from this is that the same amount of of light coming off of the real sun, it seems like the sun that hasn't moved is emitting the exact same amount of light.
Wait, does that mean we'll never...
Oh, Darren's freezing up. There you go, you're back.
Oh, okay. Does that mean we'll never get darkness?
As long as it's there.
I mean, if it's safe.
Right.
Would create a
Okay.
second sun.
As you guys start slowly, coming over the hill, and you get to the crest and you look down, you don't see the same town of Greenest that any of you have come to know. Keith, Ensign, Vess, Tunkin. Plumes of smoke billowing off of homes and thatched roofs, black smoke rising from burning buildings. You see people running all over the place, as mere little dots in the distance. And it's at that exact moment that the dragon rises from the ground, pointing directly towards your party, and takes flight again. Anybody that is not free from the frightful presence needs to roll me a saving throw. Please, it is a wisdom saving throw. Anybody that passed it this morning is free of its effects this time around, so they do not have to roll.
Natural 20 for a -1 for a 19, so I'm good, I believe.
I believe you are good, yes.
Hey.
I've got a dirty 20.
You are safe. Keith, you were safe from yesterday, correct?
Yep.
And Tunkin, you're the last. You were not safe, correct?
It was safe. I was.
Oh, you were safe. So there's only two of you that weren't?
Three.
No, I wasn't either.
Oh, sorry.
A 9.
No.
Oh
Kadrine, unfortunately, you are again feared by this presence of a dragon. So for the next minute, you will not be able to, move any closer to it, that kind of stuff. So
Didn't it just take off?
it did take off, but it took off up and towards you guys, so it got close enough within 120 feet of you guys.
Where's the nearest building, whether it's on fire or not?
The nearest building is not on fire, and it will be, yes, the little shack right next to the tavern.
Oh, I just exclaimed, shit, and I dashed toward the shack.
All right, so you guys come running down the hill into that building. Well, Kadrine does, or hides behind it. What is the rest of the party doing?
I reach for Ensign. Do you have a flask on you?
What?
It's important.
Water or alcohol?
Alcohol, please.
Reaching behind.
Here.
I take a shot. If anyone's paying attention, they see just for a moment, almost like a double image where Vess's cheeks go sunken and her eye sockets sink into her head, and her skin goes grayish and skeletal. And then after just a second, it's gone, like it never happened. Thank you.
As you guys
let's
are,
go.
So as you guys are, coming into the town, you guys see your first group of what looks to be cultists. They are coming down the road right at you.
I already believe we just stop at the house, like inside, looking down the street. Well, here's what we do. Fuck the cultists, knock on every door, get everybody to the keep, and I'm just gonna, run with the greatsword towards these guys.
All right, so I will get everybody to roll me initiative.
Ooh, that's not bad. 16.
Fuck. 6.
All right, if I could get you guys to put your initiatives into the turn order, you should be able to now.
There we go. There we go. I tried rolling my blue die.
Oh, that's some distance.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
we're gonna talk about that. I forgot that was one other thing I wanted to talk about when it came to fighting in Greenest. So we're gonna need to remind this a little bit. As long as you guys are not so think of the map not so much as you guys are 120 feet away. Once you guys are in the combat, you guys are within 30 feet at any given time, unless you tell me you want to be farther away. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's we'll just make the assumptions.
Yes, exactly. I could continue sweeping you or switching you guys back and forth to a battle map, and it's just that's just too much work. I just feel like, you know what? Unless you guys are trying to run 400 feet down the road, I'm not gonna stop you from wanting to attack these guys.
You guys ever seen Forrest Gump?
Right.
Fourth wall shattered.
Okay, Deadpool.
All right, give me a second here.
Don't you diss my favorite comic book.
Oh, I'm not dissing them at all. I love them.
I love my mark with a mouth.
Chimichangas and tacos.
I come from a place that rhymes with the greatest thing on the world.
Nobody tied. Okay, Volzano, what's your dex modifier, please? Or your dex score, sorry. Doesn't matter.
My dex score
Yeah.
is up. Okay.
I believe you have, yeah, you're better than the priest, so okay. All right, so Tunkin, you are up first. Ensign's on deck.
All right, seeing these guys here, I'm going to step over here to the side of this house. Gonna swing for this first guy here with a skeletal ghastly hand. So I'll go ahead and roll for a hit here with a 24.
24 will hit.
Okay, dice here. I will take 4 necrotic damage, and he will not be able to gain hit points till the start of my next turn.
Alrighty, so 4 necrotic damage to the priest.
Yep, and he was unable to heal if he chooses to, or someone chooses to heal him. He cannot until I start my turn again, and that will end my turn.
Alright, sounds good. Ensign, you are up. Kadrian, you are on deck.
Okie dokie. As I said, I'm just running with the great sword, and I'm motioning, gonna pull it out and swing right down on the one that's in front of me. I assume that's the priest.
Yes.
19 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Coming down. 4. That's gonna be 7 slashing damage. Like chunk the shoulder. I'm just gonna like drag it out.
All right.
That's my turn.
Kadrian, you are up. The acolytes are on deck. That's the other 3 that are behind them.
Okay, was running toward the cultists slash bandits slash whatever they are. Put me closer to the dragon.
It does not put you close to the dragon. As you see, he is kind of just swooping around the I guess I should also put him in the turn order. You see him kind of just, you know, swooping around the town there.
No, don't put it in the turn order.
All right. Second question: Are any of these adversaries within 5 feet of each other?
I would say that the priest is about 10 feet in front of them, but yes, the 3, these 2 back acolytes will be within 5 feet, and then this acolyte here, if I could just ping the damn thing, would be about 10 feet away from each of them.
Okay, I want to rush toward the 2 that are standing very close to each other, like, say within 5 feet of each other. If there are them, but if not, I'll just run up to an acolyte and try to
say that one more time?
distract them. So if there are 2 that are within 5 feet of each other, I'll run up to one of them.
Okay. So yeah, these 2 back here
okay.
are the ones that are close.
And as I run, Kadrian's mage armor looks like almost silvery and transparent over her body. And as she runs, a sword that looks quite similar just materializes in her hand, and it is a long sword. So she is going to swing at this acolyte.
Swing, better swing. Is that what it said? Nah, that's fucking cool.
Okay, with the sword, that is a +3, 15 to hit.
That will just hit, so it'll be half damage.
Heavens. Okay. So I'll just hit, and it'll do half damage. As I hit this guy, I'm going to cast Arc Blade. And as part of my attack, my weapon attack does lightning damage instead of the regular weapon damage. In addition, if there is a target within 5 feet, that person takes 1d6 lightning damage as well as my strike.
Nice.
Arcs over to them. So for the half damage, that would be. So that is what? Like 3 damage or something. Yeah, only 3 lightning damage for the half damage to the guy I actually hit.
Okay.
And the arc of lightning is 1
no.
damage.
I mean, hey, it's
So-
still pretty cool.
so-
So as the arc blade, go ahead.
Just a little shock.
Yeah. So as the arc blade slashes into the first acolyte, you just watch as the energy bursts away from the blade and tickles the guy beside him.
Yep.
All right. That's your turn then, correct?
It is my turn. Yep.
All right. So this acolyte that you targeted first is going to cast Bless on his party mate beside him. That'll be his turn. And the next one is going to use a Sacred Flame attack against, because he's technically 10 feet away from you. Yeah, he's going to use a Sacred Flame attack. I guess that would be a disadvantage, wouldn't it be? Because he's got, no, there's no ally, sorry. Yeah, so a Sacred Flame attack against you, Kadrine. Which will be a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Dexterity saving throw. It's a dex saving throw +1, so it's 15.
All right, that's a save, so no damage is taken. All right, so the final acolyte here, whoops, final acolyte's going to take his turn. Vest, you will be on deck after that. The acolyte here is going to, oops, Sacred Flame as well against Ensign. So I need a DC dexterity saving throw 12 from you, Ensign.
13 plus 2, 15.
You are safe. No damage taken. Vest, you are up. Valzana, you're on deck.
All right. Yeah. Seeing Ensign be targeted by that acolyte, I'll go ahead and cast Word of Radiance on this guy back here.
Okay.
Con save, DC 13.
Okay, 1 second here. Somehow the priest got a 15, but he's in a weird spot on the turn order. That's, I don't know what the heck happened there. Natural 18.
Yeah, he saves.
Okay. And that was everything for you?
That's it for me.
All right, Valzana, you are up, and the priest is on deck now, because apparently that's raising the turn order. I'll fix it at the top of the round.
Okay. One is going to. Oh, it's great. Just gonna go ahead and wild shape.
Okay.
And that is that action. And take a bite attack against, I believe that's priest.
Sorry, what was that? Your mic has a lot of cutting out for some reason there.
Try again. Hello?
Yep.
Better?
Yep. So far.
Okay. Okay. So it's just going to wild shape and attack that priest.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit then.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 just hits, so it'll be half damage.
Okay. That It's 5.
Sorry?
And so it was 13. It was 13 damage, so 6.5.
Yeah. So it'll be 6. Yeah. So we round down, so it'll be 6. So 18. So 13 to 6. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And that would be everything for your turn. So the priest is gonna be up next. The priest, seeing this big hyena, he's actually gonna cast a spell called Spirit Guardians. I'll put that in chat for everybody so that they can read, and he's gonna do it at level 3. So yeah, you call Spirit forth. The spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, yeah. Anyways, when you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures. So he will obviously designate all of his acolytes. And currently, until somebody's turn, when they step foot into it, nothing happens, but you will have to make a wisdom saving throw if you are inside the circle when your turn starts. Keith, you are up.
Alright, well, Keith will run up to the priest. He's the closest one.
Yep, and as soon as you enter that 15-foot radius, I'll need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Ooh. 16.
All right, so that will save, and you will take 5 points of radiant damage as one of the spirit guardians, as they're rolling around, smack into you.
All right.
You can go ahead and continue your turn.
All right, we'll do. So step 1 is bonus action Shield of Faith,
Okay.
and then just try to murder the man with a greatsword.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah, that probably misses. And yeah, no, that misses. That's a 9.
Yep, that's unfortunately a miss. So that'll be your turn then, yeah?
Yes, it is.
All right, give me a second here while I fix this turn order. There we go. All right, Tunkin, you are up. Ensign, you're on deck.
I would like to get a intelligence saving throw from the priest, if we could, please.
That will be a 17 plus 1 for an 18.
Okay, well that is going to miss the attempt to hit this priest in his mind, so I'll go ahead and just kind of make sure I'm popped behind this building, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Ensign, because you are inside the Spirit Guardian, I will need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Gonna be a 6 minus 1 for a...
All right, so you're going to take 15 points of radiant damage as these Spirit Guardians whirl around you, and they're hitting you with, like, these maces that are radiating light.
Okay, cool.
Or darkness, actually. The radiating darkness. Now you can go ahead and continue your turn.
Okay, because I'm still in front of the priest, I'm just gonna bring the great sword up, and I'm gonna try and bisect this bastard down the middle. 17 plus 5, 23 is gonna hit.
Yep.
For 8 points of slashing damage as I come down on him.
All right.
Chunk him in the shoulder again, other side, and pull back on it. You fucking done yet? That's my turn.
All right, Blue Dragon here, you see him swooping around town, and he is going to lightning breath down on some of these buildings, and you are going to feel that shake in the ground as he decimates 2 more buildings in the town. The priest is up next because of the way that the turn order was fixed, and he is going to try and mace attack against Valzana, who is still a big gigantic hyena. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. So that's a miss from him. That'll be his turn. Kadrian, you are up. The acolytes are on deck.
Alright, I'll take another swing at this acolyte that I assume hasn't moved from in front of me. With
Correct.
my silvery, sort of transparent sword.
Yep.
It looks so fucking.
Oh, that's so much better than my last one. That's a non-natural 20 to hit. And the same thing will occur. This transparent silvery blade suddenly has lightning arcing across its surface as I slice into this guy for... oh, max damage, so that would be 9 total since I don't add much to it. So that's 9 lightning damage for that guy. And assuming the guy within 5 feet is still within 5 feet.
Yep, that is correct. Neither one of them moved.
Holy shit, that's a 6. So he takes 6 lightning damage.
Baby, yeah.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So, acolyte number 1 here, behind the priestly friend is, actually, he's gonna cast, Cure Wounds on his boss.
Yeah.
That will be... 1d8 plus spell casting ability modifier, which is a plus 4. So 7 points of healing back to him. The next acolyte, who is standing in front of Kadrian here, is going to try and, because it's too close to do much else, is going to use it's going to use a command spell on you, telling you to stop.
Great.
Don't attack me. So I am going to need a saving throw of some sort. Why can I not remember this off the top of my
That's
head?
probably wisdom, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, that's shitty for me. We'll see if I roll a good number.
I got a -1 to my wisdom.
No, well, it's an 11.
Oh no, you just barely fail. So yeah,
Fuck.
you are not able to attack him next turn. And the one that is behind him is now going to take their turn, and you know what? He's gonna actually move 5, 10, 15 feet to get a little bit more of a closer shot on Kaith. Yes, that will provoke an opportunity attack because the acolyte didn't say don't attack us, it said don't attack me. I screwed up my wording, so yes, I will allow an opportunity attack on him.
Okay.
With the silver and flame. Stab him with the flimsy silver blade of gooey light.
It's a 3. I heard the word stop, and I was like, sure. I'll
Okay.
stop.
Kaith, I need a dexterity saving throw from you as this last acolyte is going to try and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. That's 4.
All right, so you are going to take 2 points of radiant damage.
Well, it's a lot less than I was expecting.
Actually, sorry. Nope. Plus two more after that. Sorry. He's technically a level 5 monster.
Okay. All right.
Well, clapping.
Pain, but okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
That'll be his turn. Vess, you are up. Valzana, you're on deck.
Okay. Before I do anything, do these houses look occupied around us?
Okay, so I should probably put markers on this. So this one currently is this little shack. These two are no longer there. Here, let me see. You know what? One sec. I have another map that shows me which ones I X'd out. Yes, so this one is not there. This one, however, is there, and it doesn't seem like there's anybody inside. The door looks like it's been kicked in.
Okay. If that's the case, I see that the priest is rather well taken care of, so I'm going to run over after seeing Kadrian falter for the first time ever, and go and attack that alkalite with my longsword. So I run, pull out my longsword for the first time that any of you have seen, and make an attack on him. Am I able to get into flanking with him? Or with Kadrian?
You would have to get behind him. So yeah, I would say so. Because you're a
Cool.
melee fighter, you would have been probably closer to the action in the get-go, so yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Oh wow, it was terrible both ways. Oh no, misread it, just kidding. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Lovely. For, ooh, max damage, 9 points of damage.
Oh, I know what happened. The priest was... I know what happened. Okay, how much, sorry?
9 points of damage
Claim your kill.
on this guy here. Oh. So as I'm running, I take my longsword off my back and fully cleave his head from his body.
Okay.
Decapitation!
So yes.
Are you?
this
And then turn to
priest-
Kadrian. Oh, you're all right.
I think you got into my head.
I'm going
shot.
to...
There's more.
I'm going to retcon this right quick because I know what happened, why the priest had a 15 all of a sudden. It was supposed to be an 8. I was like, there's a reason that it was there in that turn order, but it had a 15. Okay, so I wanted to just fix that for you guys. It will not take its turn this turn because I had to fix it.
Fine.
All
And
right,
that's it for
so
my turn.
Valzana, you are up, and Case, you are on deck.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt a bite attack on the priest and promptly miss. So, wait. Yeah, I don't think a 12 hit.
12 does not hit, no.
That's what I thought. So it's a miss. Yes, slippery. And that
Alright.
will be okay.
Okay, Case, you are up. Tunkin, you're on deck.
Let's try this again.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you first.
Spirit Guardian.
Oh, I also need a wisdom saving throw from Valzana as well.
For the
You
wisdom
guys are
saving
both
throw, a
in-
total of 18.
Okay.
You're gonna love what I rolled for the attack.
So you're
That's a
gonna
nine.
take. You're gonna take 13 divided by 2 is 6 points of radiant damage, Case. And what did you say, Valzana? 9?
9.
You are gonna take 12 points of radiant damage.
A beautiful number that I rolled for that attack.
Okay, Case, what did you get?
Natural 20.
Let's go. Roll me some damage, buddy.
Alright, let me grab my d6s. Okay. And you know what? You know what? You know, I'm a paladin and all that. I think I'm gonna drop a smite. Just being
Okay.
upset. So for the actual greatsword damage that I rolled 2 5s.
Okay, so 10
so-
total.
Well, plus 1 because of my modifier.
So 11, okay.
So 11 total for just the damage for that. And then, if I remember correct, Divine Smite is just a 2d8.
I believe so.
Yes, it is 2d8. Oh boy. I'll get my pretty ones for the d8s. That sounds like a good idea. Ooh. Ooh. 7 plus 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Claim
12.
your kill.
Oh, beautiful. So as like Kate, like he missed the first attack, he spins the greatsword around to face the opposite direction, like the blade, and as he brings it back up to the priest, it just starts glowing similar in brightness to the sun, as he just cleaves through hip to shoulder.
Nice. All right, and yeah, as that weapon attack goes through him and the smite, does that extra damage, you watch as literally the priest gets sliced in half. It was like overkill amount of damage.
Oh. Acroconies are
Where did
amazing.
that come from?
That's a good question. I do not know.
Next time, can you waltz all over my face?
I'm sorry.
Not a problem. Not a problem. All right, Duncan, you are up. Ensign, you are on deck.
Tim's and Paolo, I'm not really hiding behind the house because it's not there. I'm going to shimmy
Well,
out
it
of
is
this way.
there. Sorry, it is there, but it's not like the roof is kind of
burns.
collapsed in. There is some cinders going on it. It's one of those. It's some of the walls are kind of there. I would say you were still able to hide behind this wall.
I don't want to be catching on fire by any embers. I'm gonna shimmy up this way a little bit.
Aren't you?
And we're gonna shoot. Doesn't mean I enjoy being on fire.
Valid
I
point.
haven't really quite tried it much. Maybe it's something we give us a go later. I shoot this guy here with a another chilling touch. Unfortunately, I think that's gonna miss. That was an 8.
That'll miss, yes.
That will effectively end my turn.
All right, I need a wisdom saving throw from you, Ensign.
Isn't the priest down?
Oh yes, the priest is down. Never mind. Yep,
Yeah, priest
never mind.
dead.
Just gonna clear the distance to the closest acolyte that I can see, dragging the greatsword across the ground. Gonna try and come up and bisect him in half from the groin first. 12 plus 5 for 18.
17, but yeah, that still hits.
Yeah, okay. Bad math today. 5, 4 for 9 plus 3, 12. 12 slashing damage.
All right.
As I come up into his nads.
Okay. You see, as this damage goes out, you see that this acolyte is now not doing so hot. It's definitely not got much left in fight for him.
Castrated.
All right. So the adult blue dragon's turn is up, and you see.
I don't want these
as-
cultists breeding.
Just that castrating thing you're speaking about.
Yes, I mean, we could do it to the dragon, but we need, like I said, 150 feet of rope.
Not sure that's enough.
I mean, we could find out.
Oh, come on. Stop mucking around. He's actually only able to move that much. All right. Okay, that is recharged.
Bad comment. Like that Bad comment.
Yep, all right. So yeah, you just watch as the dragon kind of starts to swoop around again. Kadrian, you are up. The remaining 2 acolytes are up next.
Okay. Seeing as Vess totally just murdered the one that was in front of me, I am going to run to his buddy that I zapped a couple of times and just try and hit him or her or them. Who knows?
Yes, exactly.
That doesn't hit.
No?
Nope, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, no.
No worries.
So-
All right. That's effectively your turn then?
That is my turn.
All right, so the acolyte that you just tried to swing at... Nope, the acolyte that Ensign swung at and almost decimated is going to roll a... how does he want to do this? Yeah, he's just going to try and smack at you a little bit here. Does a 13 hit? No, it does not. the next acolyte that just got hit by Kadrian is going to do the same thing. That definitely does not hit. Vess, you are up. Volzana, you're on deck.
Last two acolytes within 5 feet of each other.
These ones are now currently within 5 feet, yes, of each other.
Ooh. I'm going to raise my hand and cast Chill Touch at both of them. Oh yeah, 18 plus 5. Alrighty. Oh, for max damage, they each take 8 points of necrotic damage as my skeletal hand appears before them, splits in two, and sinks into their chest to crush their hearts.
So you see as this first one, the one closest to you takes a majority of that damage, but you watch as the one behind it falls to the floor. You can go ahead and claim that kill.
Alright, it just sinks into his chest, squeezes his heart until it stops beating.
Okay. Valzana, you are up. Case, you're on deck.
We're gonna go for a bite attack against that one that's still up.
Okay.
This is gonna be a fun session. I got a natural 1.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
That's 16.
15? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you, sorry, what?
That's 16.
16. Either way. So as you go to bite at this thing, and you miss, you chomp into the ground, but you don't fall over. You're able to, maintain your feet underneath you as you lunge for this guy as a bite attack. That puts Kaith up next.
Sure does. Yeah, so Kaith will run up to the cultist, and he will just swing his greatsword.
Okay.
13.
That'll be unfortunately a miss.
All right, well that's all I can do.
All right, Tunkin, you are up. Ensign, you're on deck.
Understood.
You're gonna go ahead and see if we can get another intelligence saving throw from the one that is left.
That'll be a flat 9, so that's a fail.
That it is. So we're gonna go ahead and he'll feel this sort of spike getting driven into his mind there as he takes himself a good 3 damage. And
That's
he will
enough.
also need. That does it, huh?
That does it. He had 3.
And nobody else will know much. It's like that this guy's ears and eyes are just bleeding as he falls to his death.
So yeah,
I like
as
your
his
style, Tunkin.
as you see the blood start pouring out of
thank
his
you, Vance.
eyes and the brain matter and blood coming out of its ears, and you can hear him gurgling on something as he coughs up blood and drops to the ground dead.
Can't be much of a brain. He didn't have one to attack us in the first place, so.
All right, you guys are effectively out of combat. To keep this going, I'm going to continue with the same combat order for the time being until we change to a potentially different encounter.
I'm gonna continually proceed as I was, running down the street, banging on the doors of non-flaming houses, trying to
Okay.
get people out, and running in the direction
Follow suit.
While running in the direction of
home.
home. Okay.
I want the stuff from my house.
That's going to be a long trek, my friend.
Gonna
All
need
right.
it.
So as you guys slowly make your way to the next crossroads, all of a sudden, 5 humans dash out from between 2 buildings on your left. So right here, these guys actually. So as you guys are literally just up here, and you see... let me get to the right thing. You see 3 children and a female, armed with a round shield and a broken spear, turns back and faces the direction of the north, up where you can actually see where the dragon is currently. And in pursuit are 5 kobolds and what looks to be 2 bandits.
Can I place myself between the children specifically and this group coming at them?
Yeah, the second I'd see that it's children,
Okay.
people,
So-
bandits, veer.
So you'll see the male adult is kind of, leading the children. You see the 3 children kind of in between him and the woman with the shield and the broken spear. So yeah, if you wanted to effectively get in between the children and the mom, or what you would assume maybe is the mom, yes, you could do that. And that would put you directly in line with all of these kobolds and bandits.
There wouldn't even be like it's just run, see them coming in, veer, and the second that I get within distance, I'm just gonna start swinging at some kobolds.
Okay.
Same.
So, Ensign and Vess, I will allow the 2 of you to just quickly do an attack roll at the first 2 kobolds that you choose, or the first kobold each that you choose.
Natural 20!
Ooh!
All right, I'm gonna put you guys kind of
16.
up here. All right, both of those hits. So go ahead and roll your damages and tell me which one. Ping which one you guys are wanting to attack.
I want this guy
This guy
over
okay.
here.
I'll take this guy over here.
Okay. And then
2d6 plus 3
Ooh.
doubled. Oh, it's
I
not
got
that
another
bad.
max damage. 9.
yes. So yeah, if we remember correctly, when it comes to crit damage, I screwed this up earlier. I'm so dumb. Crit damage is the first die is a max damage die, and then you roll your regular attack and at that. I screwed up earlier. It didn't matter. It didn't change much.
Okay, so max would be.
So whatever.
6, 5 would be 11 plus
Plus your
3,
modifier.
14.
That's enough. As you literally murder hobo on this poor old kobold, and it just demolished him. He goes to the
I'm
ground.
coming in straight up, just coming from the side, just like at the waist,
Yep.
a hop, and then
And Vess-
slowly slides off to the side.
And as that, Vess is going to do how much damage to this kobold over here?
9.
All right. You will see as this kobold is definitely looking very, very bloodied. All right, we're at the top of the order now. So Tunkin, you are next in line. Ensign, you will be on deck again.
I'd like to get this direction, and I can still make attacks on these kobolds, correct?
Yes. Again,
Okay.
we're pretending that
Fair enough.
depending on we're pretending that you guys are all within range. If you're a melee fighter,
Gotcha.
you'd be getting up there. If you're a spellcaster, you would be in range.
Awesome. I'm going to shoot off another. Let's just go with another intelligence saving throw from this kobold, if we can, please. The one that Vess attacked.
An intelligence saving throw. Can I just say I fail it? Holy crap!
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
a kobold. You're bullying a kobold.
14 plus. It's actually gonna be I think a -1. 1 sec. Yeah, -1, so 13.
That meets it.
Okay, so that'll be half damage, but no
So
effect.
that'll be 4.
4, that's the half damage.
That is half, yes.
And
I'm
which
sorry,
one were
no,
you
I'm sorry.
attacking? Nope.
It was 2 is the half damage.
Okay, and which one were you attacking?
The same one that Vess attacked.
Okay. So this one is looking extremely, extremely beat up, Vess. Ensign, go ahead and go again. Also,
basically,
just as a heads up, the dragon is where the dragon is.
no, because I bisected the one like at the waist, I take that momentum and I'm just gonna come all the way around and try and refund the other one that's right next to him. No, I'm gonna miss.
Oh no.
I just come in swinging too hard and I go right into the ground in front of him. Oh. Fuck.
All right.
That's my turn.
This woman with a spear and broken shield is actually going to go next because I thought I rolled a 15. It was a 17. And she is going to also follow suit and try and attack this kobold that Vess attacked. A broken spear must be because it's broken. She tries to jab at it, misses. Adult blue dragon here. Seeing some fun down here. Is going to move here. And because it doesn't want to hit its kobold friends, I need Kadrine, Valzana, Kaith, and Tunkin all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's dexterity.
Right.
I have a question. Is it in the air or is it on the ground?
It is in the air.
Natural 20 for 21.
Okay.
16.
The cast iron dice are with me today.
And that is a let's save. I forgot. I'm back.
Dex.
Dex.
Dex save.
Dirk Sturdy.
19.
Don't have enough heals for this, you guys.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry.
I'll be fine. Don't you
So-
worry about me.
Here's the next question I have. For the people that
This is
fail,
not
I
a
need a
question,
high or
Albert.
low from you.
Wait, what?
What?
From the people that failed, I need a high or low. Which one do you guys
failed?
want it to be?
What's the number that failed?
Well, I got
19 is
a
the
natural
saving throw.
1, so does that matter if I choose high or low in that case?
I'm just
I
asking
still
for.
don't know what the fail is.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
said
low.
19.
Oh,
Fuck.
What if you meet it?
damn, well, low. Solidarity.
I just barely passed that. Holy shit.
All right, so I rolled a 20, so it's low. So you guys are only going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as the lightning breath just misses all of you. So for the people that passed are going to take 6. The people that didn't are going to take 12.
Let's get peppered with dirt and mud and rocks.
All
man,
3
it's
of these
surprisingly
houses.
painful.
All 3 of
Well,
these
make it
houses are now
happen.
on fire.
Oh.
Fine.
And Kadrine, you are up. Vess, you are on deck.
Right. Adrian is going to raise her finger gun up in the air, cast that as a bonus action to use her action to fire at I don't know, kobold in front of Ensign, I suppose, because why not?
Okay.
That is going to be 4 force damage to that kobold.
How much, sorry? 12?
4.
Oh, 4.
I wish.
Sorry.
Sure, let's just say 12.
Yeah. Either way, the one that Vess was
I
trying
rolled
to
damage
attack.
before I even rolled to hit. What am I doing?
No worries.
Here, let me just. Oh, well, that was crap too. I'm sorry. Does a Hold on, my spell attack modifier is better than my. So maybe it hits. I don't know what a kobold is.
Asylum, can you check your Discord messages, please?
Probably not a 9.
No. Oh yes, a 9. Wait, one sec. Oh my lord. No, a
kobold?
9 does not hit.
Cool.
Cool.
I do nothing else.
Okay, Vess, you are up. Bolzana, you're on deck.
All right. I yell at the woman next to me. Go take your children, run now! And as I turn around, can I see, is any one of my allies extremely hurt right now? Or like more hurt than the others?
What's your passive perception?
20.
Oh yeah, right. I write this down so I don't have to. Oh yeah, you can. Other than, let me see. Line of sight. You cannot see Volzana or Kadrine from this distance because of the fire, but you can see Kaith and Tunkin. So Kaith and Tunkin, what's your guys' health at?
10 of 31.
15 of 27.
Yeah, they're both relatively not so well off.
Great. Cool. Okay, as I'm turning around to tell her to take her children and run, I bonus action cast Healing Word at first level on Kaith. You take 5 points of healing, and then swing around with my action, attack the kobold with me.
Sorry, what was that last part?
I attack the kobold in front of me with my longsword. 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
He takes 3 points of damage.
That's enough.
Fucking die!
Murder!
Leave the children alone!
All right, Volzana, you're up. Kaith, you are on deck.
And Valsana, as this giant hyena is going to run on up. I'm pretty sure with the hyena movement, I could make it all the way up here.
Probably.
Which we get.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say for the sake of it, yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, we're rolling for bite. Please roll better. I will take. That is a 18.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Ooh, that is 8 damage on the middle kobold, I believe.
Okay, 8 damage.
On the middle one.
All right, so as you sink your teeth into it, you can also see that it is now very bloodied. The blood is starting to, like, flow out from the teeth marks. All right, Kaith, you are up.
Alright, so. The dragon breathes lightning, disturbs the 3 buildings. Kaith dodges a good amount of the debris that comes from it. Kaith's going to look up at the dragon. And he is going to try to yell at it to, like, please stop. Like, perhaps we can just talk about this.
Guys, as he says this, you guys don't understand the words that just came out of his mouth. The dragon rears up into the air a little bit more and looks at him and says, again, cannot hear him. This is a conversation between Kaith and the dragon. Why should I stop? It's fun.
A lot of things are fun. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe we could talk and we could find things that are even more fun to do. And Kaith is going to try to persuade the dragon.
What is
Wait, the dragon.
than treasure and death?
Oh,
ahead,
there's
roll
not much
the
treasure
persuade.
here. Let me look at my modifier before I roll. Okay, I got a good modifier for that.
What's
Is there an
insight
action
again?
for surprise pooping myself?
Yeah, your reaction. But free
Okay.
reaction.
Free reaction. I squeeze real tight because I'm scared.
What's the ability score for insight?
Wisdom.
Intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
I have a good modifier to persuasion, but man, the cast iron dice, it just betrayed me. That is a 3 plus 5.
I rolled an 11. The dragon is not persuaded. You can go ahead and continue your action now.
So Kaith is going to look over. He's gonna see the kobolds. He's gonna see everyone else fighting them. He's gonna look back at the dragon. He's gonna run towards the kobolds.
I mean,
Trample over the
like,
body
when you
of the
rolled a
one.
3, that's actually pretty good, seeing as you didn't realize you could speak Draconic.
Yeah, no, it just kind of came out. It's weird. But yeah, so he's going to run. Yeah, he's very confused. But he's going to run over the body of the one kobold, and he's going to take a swing at this one.
All right.
That's. I'm going to use the other pretty dice, and hopefully this one doesn't betray me. Okay, a dirty 20. That's kind of unnecessary for a kobold, but okay. For a total of 5 damage.
Okay.
I'm not dropping a smite on the kobold.
You
I
hear
refuse.
this kobold screech at you in Draconic. How do you know our language?
He's just gonna reply in Draconic because he doesn't know how he's speaking it. It's just happening. I don't know.
You speak in common.
Oh, yeah. No, he's like, I don't know. It's like, oh wait.
All right, Tunkin, you are up. Ensign, you're on deck. By the way, yes, that was a surprise round for all of you because you rushed in. So now the kobolds. Actually, sorry, Tunkin, you are up. Then the kobolds are up next.
Oh crap.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fuck was that?
I am not, not sure at all what the hell's going on here. He's gonna look up at this dragon and just, he's gonna try something fancy. He wants to, peer into his mind, and, we're gonna try to get a wisdom saving throw.
And okay, which one was that? Sorry, can you ping that for me? It doesn't matter.
The dragon.
Oh, the dragon!
Yes, sir.
A wisdom saving throw from the...
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna
that's
fail
another
that,
11.
Aha!
What?
He fails. So,
Hell yeah.
I'm casting Detect Thoughts, and I want to know what he's thinking.
Treasure, food, death.
And I'm going to go ahead and
Me on an average day.
put this question into his mind and say, but don't you think there's more treasure in a much more luxurious town than this farm village?
I just go where I'm told.
Maybe you should go someplace of your own thinking and find another place that would have much more treasure. You don't think there's any treasure here at all, just a bunch of poor farmers.
Ah, but food, death, destruction.
Why stay here when you can have it all? He's gonna use his bonus action to yell that at him with his
Okay.
same psionic abilities.
And what does this actually do? Like, is this actually because he failed it?
Basically, it's why I'm able to detect his thoughts.
Okay.
I don't even need to share his language, but I can continue to speak to him for this duration. He would have to redo the saving throw. He has no idea where it's coming from at this point until he fails that saving throw if I continue to pester him.
All right, cool. And that'll be effectively the end of your turn then?
That will be the end of my turn, yes. We have this talk for at least a minute if I so choose.
Okay.
You're trying to Jedi mind trick a dragon.
It almost worked!
Calm down, Devil Yoda!
This
I
is
want
not
to
the
find
town
you.
you were looking for.
This is not the town you want too bad.
Oh, also, Tunkin, before I actually start this off, I'll get you to roll me a persuasion check as well. I've set a DC to see if you actually were able to do something about it.
Please roll better than me.
Persuasion. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Oh my god.
He's not.
I rolled a 24.
Oh, thank
Fuck off!
No,
I thought
The dragon-
Oh, you said it. Oh.
The dragon kind of falters for a moment as this all goes on. You're not entirely sure of its intent yet. And the kobolds are going to take their turn. So, 2 of them are going to attack Keith. So it'll be this guy, and then this guy is going to attack Ensign. So, dagger, so 17 will hit, and a 12 on, nope, so the 1 damage towards you will be So yeah, I rolled a 17 and a 12, so one of those hits, correct, Asylum?
The 17 hits.
Can I not find my D4? It's just a dagger. That'll be max damage of 6 piercing.
Ow.
Oh, yeah, no shit, eh?
And Ensign,
Oh, I know what I'm doing next on my turn.
a 21 to hit.
No.
Not natural.
Yes.
That'll be 4 points of piercing damage, as it just
Okay.
guts you with its dagger.
I just like, I look him right in the eye with the black eye specifically, and I just stare at him, and I wink.
Horrifying.
This Leanin, the spear lady is up next. Ensign, now you will be on deck.
All right.
She rolls a 19 on this kobold that just tried to gut you, which will be a d6. Ooh, max damage from her. And so as the dagger goes into your gut, the broken end of the spear just skewers him, and the kobold is dead. Ensign, you are up.
Just gonna look down, look at the kobold behind him, step over his friend's body, and just greatsword down. Nope, and I miss.
Oh, sure.
That's my turn. Yeah, I like stumble. The foot hits a little bit of the corpse, and I like sink it right in beside him, and look it. I never said I was graceful, okay? Not yet. But that's my turn.
I see his mouth moving, but I don't hear anything.
The dragon's
hear
turn is
Kyle.
up next. And as you guys all see, the dragon slowly starts to descend to the ground, landing on its 4 clawed feet.
Mother.
Looks
Is it
around,
like on top of me?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Like, it's like...
I'm looking at you.
It's gonna roll a bite attack against, Vess.
No.
Oh, that's me. Oh, no.
Fuck.
No.
Fuck.
It's okay. I'm up at 40 hit points right now, you guys.
That'll be an
For how long?
unnatural 20.
Yeah. Just a little bit hits.
It's a bite attack from a dragon. That does a good amount of damage.
4, 1, and 7. 12 points of piercing damage.
That's pretty low.
You will not be taking
I
the
still
lightning
have 10
damage
hit
from
points.
this. All right,
Okay.
Kadrine, no, sorry, it gets 2 attacks. So it will try and come around with its tail on Ensign. Tail attack. Yeah, it's just 1 target. Okay. Ensign, you are getting targeted by a tail attack. For another unnatural 20.
Yeah,
You use
yeah,
disadvantage.
definitely. Just turn and mother.
Oh, idea.
That will be-
using your disadvantages.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Should you be using your disadvantages this time, DM?
Oh, you want me to? Yep.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll both of them for disadvantage. Yeah, I got a 19 and 11, so the attack still hit because I rolled an 8 plus 12 at disadvantage.
Okay,
both
so I
of those
took
still hit,
16 points of bludgeoning damage. That's not getting nailed.
I tried.
All right, Kadrine, you are up. Vess, you are on deck.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, am I still frightened of this dragon?
No, it has been more than a minute.
No, yeah, it'd be more than.
Okay.
Yeah, you
That's
guys
right,
were
we
only
got out of combat.
You were only frightened of it for the 1 combat.
Yeah, we have
Well,
combat. Shit.
since it now seems as though this dragon is beating up my allies,
Nah, bitch, I'm running. I'm out of here.
gonna aim my finger guns at it.
At the dragon? Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing saying it will hit the dragon.
Okay, so what campaign are we doing next?
The Abyss.
Out of the abyss, cool.
Done. Let's do it.
Yeah, you guys are all gonna literally get launched into the abyss after this fight. I'll just quickly change the title. No biggie.
Maybe.
Pew pew finger
If it
guns. I
doesn't
still need that
hit,
emote.
the dragon will be none the wiser.
Yeah,
So,
right?
Good point.
I don't
Let's
know
hope
how
you
it could
get
know.
an unlucky rolls, because that's what we're called.
I mean, you know, I rolled a natural 19.
Fuck off!
It hits! It hits!
God damn it, Cade!
Without any modifiers, you hit it!
We're gonna die.
Excuse me, did you think you could outrun a dragon if it wanted to kill you?
Why'd you talk to it?
It's already attacking us.
Anyway,
Ignore
it
pretend we're not
takes
here.
7 force damage. And that's my turn.
Alright, let me do big
Well,
boy
after I
math
ducked
here.
behind in an alleyway, hoping it didn't see me.
Don't think this is good for my blood pressure.
Alright, Bolzana, you're up. Case is on deck.
Okay. Valza's just gonna pretend that all that crap is not happening in the background and go back to trying to munch on Cobalt.
Wait, I haven't gone.
Oh, you have, yeah, you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I skipped you. I apologize. I double-clicked the combat order.
How dare you?
Go ahead, Bess.
Not that I like had any plan of what I was gonna do.
Scream and run?
Right. I mean, that was the only plan I could come up with. I mean, I scream. I have a giant bleeding bite mark on my like shoulder or some shit. Yeah. Can I take a disengage and just run away, like run after the kids?
Yeah, for sure. You guys can head on towards the keep if you'd like.
Keep / our house.
Yeah.
I wanna go
I'll
home.
deal with the house, you deal with the children.
Got it. Oh, how are you looking?
Not good.
Oh shit. Cure wounds.
It's an action.
Let's run away.
Oh, not
Action,
cure wounds.
yeah.
Healing word.
There you go.
Misread. Okay. 6 points of damage or points of healing. So helpful. You
Thank you!
go to the house, get the potions. I'll take the kids, and then
I'll try!
I run. Please live.
All right.
What is this?
Go ahead and move yourself over towards the kids on the southern side of the dragon. Volzana, it is your turn.
Okay, Valzana is no clue what she's doing, so she's just gonna try munching at these kobolds because it's in front of her. And I'm assuming it's 16 hits this one?
Yeah.
Actually, not 16. It was more than that, but oh well. Four. And a 5. 10 points of damage.
10 points? Go ahead and claim your kill.
Alright, just gonna rip that one apart and then just kind of throw its body to the side. And as a bonus action, if that one died, I can go attack the next one. And miss completely. Valzana is great. Because I'm pretty sure a 13 doesn't hit.
A 13 does hit.
It does? Okay,
They're
yay.
just kobolds.
I don't know what cobalt is. I don't remember these numbers. And that's 4, 5.
Their armor class is literally 11. Or sorry, 12.
Oh, okay. Valzana can
10
still
plus
miss.
dex. They're naturally armored. Unarmored defense. How much damage, sorry?
8.
Alright. This kobold is looking seriously wounded. They also don't have a lot of health.
Body of the other one. Just and bit the next one.
Alright, Keith, you are up.
Going to look back at the dragon. No, look at the kobold in front of me. I swing with the kobold. Oh, well, that's bad. Yeah, well, that misses. That's a 10 total.
Yeah, unfortunately, that'll miss.
You just stand still.
You just stand.
And
your turn.
that's my turn. That's all I can do.
All right, the bandits will be up next. They're both gonna go after you, Asylum.
Okay.
Would be wise to target.
Actually, no. One will go after you, and the other one will go after the giant hyena that just literally ripped a hole in that kobold and threw it against that building right there. All right, 1 second here. So does a 12... Nope, 12 and a 15 both don't hit because you have Shield of Faith up, right?
Shield of Faith.
Yep, okay, so
AC is
those
a
both...
16.
So that, the 16 misses you, and then the 9, yeah, that one misses Darren as well. All right, we're at the top of the order. We are 17 minutes past our break. I need to adjust some things and get the next round of combat up. So we're gonna take our 15-minute break here, and we will all be back at, well, we'll take a 13-minute break, so we'll be back at 7:30. We'll see you guys all soon.
New
I'll play a wizard. I'll play a wizard.
I'm
gonna play a wizard.
It's gonna be
I
a
just want to
wizard.
say this. I have a plan, and I'm sorry, Kadrian.
All right, guys.
Why are
we
you saying sorry?
back.
Hey,
So, like,
if I carry somebody, is that half speed or the same? Because I'm a giant hyena. Question.
All right. We are back, everybody. Thank you for sticking through the break. Before we actually start the turn order, Keith did want to do one more thing, so we are going to go ahead and let him do that.
Keith is going to look back at the dragon again. And he is going to say, please, just go somewhere else. There's better places than this. I'm begging you.
What, pray tell, should I do instead? If you want me to leave, you'll have to do something for me.
What do you want me to do?
A favor. At any time I request it.
Fine. Just leave the people here alone.
Do we have a deal?
Keith will stab his greatsword into the ground. Yes. We have a deal.
If you renege on my deal, you are dead.
Understood.
And with that, the dragon takes to the sky and starts to make his way off.
if I knew what happened, I would slap you.
You don't know what happened.
No, I don't.
This party's full of bad decisions.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Duncan, we're top of the round, and we still have 2 bandits and a kobold to deal with. What are you doing?
Well, I suppose Kadrian is safe, after all. Dragon.
Oh.
So, I will just come over here and I'm gonna take a shot at this bandit with a chilling touch.
Which bandit?
For 18. This one right in front.
Okay, for sure. And yeah, an 18 will hit.
That'll be 3 points of necrotic damage, and he cannot receive healing to the start of my next turn, and that will end my turn.
All right, the last remaining kobold is up. The mother of the children will be on deck, and then Ensign, you are after that. So the kobold in front of Keith, again looking at you. You made a deal. Yeah, that's a natural too. That'll be his turn. Lena, so the mother is going to try and swing. Oh, that's a 18 natural. That'll hit. That will be another... Oh. Minimum damage. 1 damage against this bandit here. Ensign, you are up.
Catch me right in the middle of eating, damn you. I'm looking at the bandit that's in front of me, my body, and I'm like, that was my footrest. And I'm gonna like swing down at him from the shoulder. Yep. 15 plus 5 for a dirty 20.
Let's go.
10 points of slashing damage.
Nice. And with 10 points of slashing damage, this thing is looking... This bandit is looking very hurt.
Bonus action, I'm gonna look at the bandit behind him. And I'm just gonna like raise my hand. I think this is what this is for. And I'm gonna twist it. I'm gonna interdict it. And it's everybody can see the little on his head.
Got it. That's the green mark, right?
Oh, yeah, the little green symbol.
Okay.
Got my turn!
The connection between Tunkin and the dragon is still active, correct? Because he hasn't rolled to stop it, and it's been still less than a minute.
Oh, I thought because he left, it wouldn't have been, or I might have moved it to somebody else.
So
I
technically,
think he has to stay in range.
yeah. So technically, he wouldn't have been able to actually move yet because it wasn't his turn. So now that it is his turn, he would be getting ready to fly off, and he will say one last thing into your with a thought connection and be like, "I don't know who you are, but a deal has been made. And I will collect." And that's when he flies. Kadrian, you are up. Vess, you are on deck.
Okay. Well, very relieved that the dragon has suddenly decided to fly away. I will aim my finger guns at the bandit that is like right up cozy next to this kobold.
This guy
over
right back here? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got the dot on the wrong one. The green dot should be on the bandit in the back.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it said the one, because he's dying superfluously, so I'm not gonna waste it on him.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, my bad, I just saw that.
No worries.
So yeah, the one that has the target on its head. It's green.
All right.
I aim at that one. And it doesn't hit, because I'm sure a 9 doesn't hit.
No, unfortunately not.
Excuse me.
That's my turn.
All right, Vess, you are up. Giant hyenas on deck.
Because this map is weird, am I within... What is it?
We're all weird, we get it.
Yeah. How far away from these guys am I?
So you had moved to go towards the children, so you would probably be 30 feet away from where you were, so respectively probably 35 to 40 feet away from the closest guy, about 45 feet.
Perfect. Lovely. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on both of those guys back here.
Okay.
And I need a wisdom saving throw from them.
Well, the kobold got a natural 1, and the bandit
We'll
got
take
a
it.
natural 17.
Okay, he makes it. The kobold takes not a great amount of damage, 6 damage.
Claim it.
Right, just as every time before, her eyes go black as she's approaching these children, I guess.
Oh my god, she's so scary!
They're running for their
And,
lives. They don't really pay attention.
Good. Good. Thanks for the sound effects, Darren. And he hears the bells and dies bleeding out of his eyes, nose, and mouth.
All right. Bolzana, you are up. Keith is on deck.
All right. We're going for a body attack. Once again. We are gonna miss terribly with a freaking 5.
Yeah, unfortunately, that'll be a miss.
Tripping over bodies. The giant
Dragon's gone. We just think it's fine.
All right, Kate, you are up. The bandits are on deck.
All right, so okay, let's go. One hand still on the handle of his greatsword that's currently on the ground. He's gonna take his other hand and put it on his chest, like because Keith is really fucked up right now. He's going to pump all 15 points of lay on hands onto himself, which is an action.
Yep.
So let me just adjust my HP real quick.
All right, and that'll be your turn then, respectively. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. The bandits, watching you touch yourself, are now going to both attack you. Hey, dude, get a room. No, I'm just kidding. Natural 20 on one and a 4 on the other.
Well.
So that'll be scimitar attacks, which is a d6 plus 1, so 11, 12 points of slashing damage to you from the critical hit.
Okay.
Duncan,
well.
you are up. The spear lady's up next. Sorry, Duncan, you're next.
Let's go ahead and grab a intelligence saving throw again from the first bandit in the front.
Can I get it from the bandit in the front?
Intelligence, you said?
Yes,
natural 14.
Yep, that's a succeed. I am going to use my bonus action to open up a telepathic link here with Ensign.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell him, I am not sure what has happened. Oh, shit. Hi. Yeah, Ensign, sorry. Tonkin here. I think this is the first time I've spoken to you this way. I'm not sure what happened, but when that dragon left, I was communicating with him via mind, and somebody made a deal with him. And it was not me.
I didn't.
So, we might be fucked later, but I just wanted to let you know.
Thank you, Duncan. I can tell you that it wasn't me. I have a deal with the devil.
Well, okay. We can discuss deals at a later time, because I may have arrangements as well.
Huh, okay. Duly noted. Dragon made a deal with somebody. Gonna have to bring that up at the next team meeting.
Yeah, and find out who. I mean, I know your boy Keith was speaking. I don't know what he was talking or who he was talking to, but maybe that was him.
No, yeah, that was pretty surprising. I don't know what was going on. The dragon seemed to kind of look at him in a weird way when he did that. How about we table this conversation till after we maybe possibly stop dying?
Yes, no, fair enough. I just wanted to give you that heads up.
Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later.
Yes. Good day. And I'll end my turn.
The spear lady, lean in just for the sake of me not wanting to keep calling her the spear lady. Rolled a natural 19 to hit the bandit in front of her for 2 points of piercing damage. This thing is like, he is struggling to stay alive. Ensign, you are up. Kadrian, you're on deck.
Without leaving attack area, I'm attacking it so I don't take an attack of opportunity. I want to dance around this bandit. Kind of the one that I've marked, and I'm just gonna come around and just swing at him real hard.
Okay.
16.
That'll hit.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna consume my seal on this one. So that's gonna be 7, 10 slashing and 6 necrotic damage.
Okay, so as this seal gets consumed and as the slash goes through him, you cut him up real bad. He is dying.
As the seal goes, the cut just bursts with green flames as the seal gets consumed, as it like burns the interior of its flesh and cauterizes everything. So it's just this big burned-in gash, and just, you fucked the wrong town, bitch.
Kadrian, you are up. Bess, you are on deck.
Right. Foregoing my favored finger guns, I extend a hand out to the bandit that Ensign was in front of, but is not anymore. And I cast Chill Touch at him. The skeletal hand that goes forward is like more of just like a whitish color, almost like mist, but it is 6-fingered instead of 5.
Is there a reason?
There
Like, people-
is a reason, but no one knows what that is. It's a 17 to hit.
That'll
with a
hit.
Chill Touch. Okay. That is going to be 4 necrotic damage to
All
that
right.
guy.
So that'll be a killing blow.
All right, the sort of skeletal 6-fingered hand, 2 of the fingers just like delve into his eye sockets as they start to decay and he dies. I'm sorry, Darren's face is like hilarious. Anyway.
Very, Brandon, that is savage.
Yeah,
And it just
What?
dissipates.
passive perception of 16. Darren, yeah, you definitely see this 6-fingered friggin' Chill Touch skeletal hand, like, annihilate this, this bandit.
Just open mouth gawky Cade like,
Bess, you are up. It falls on it, you're on deck. Oh, unless there was something else you wanted to do, Kadrian, sorry.
Oh, absolutely not. That's all I can
Okay.
do.
All right. Similar to my friend Kate over here, I extend a hand and cast Chill Touch on the last remaining bandit.
All right.
Oh, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
He takes 7 damage, 7 necrotic damage.
That'll be a kill.
Okay. And I yell from far away, "Fall like your friend!" And he dies.
Okay. You guys are effectively out of combat.
immediately show the great sword. I'll be back. Printing for the house again.
Don't go off on your own! Stupid!
Lola, as a hyena, is still following.
Okay, so you guys are moving that way. Tunkin and Cade are up here somewhere. Tunkin, where are you off to?
I'm gonna follow Ensign because earlier he mentioned we need to stick together, so sticking with him is what I'm doing.
Okay. Keith and Kadrian, what are
Yeah,
you up to?
Cade would probably have the same reasoning.
Okay.
Kate
And
will
Kate.
follow Ensign.
Okay. What are you doing, Vess? Are you gonna follow the kids to the keep, or?
Ooh, they have an adult man with them, right? And then the
Yes.
possible mom.
Yes.
Will you be all right on your way to the keep alone?
Yeah, I think you've just realized that the man that is running with the kids does look, in fact, very beat up and barely holding on right now.
Fuck. I don't have anything on me to give him, except for a heal. Come here! And I beckon him close, I put my hand on him, and I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll the hit points.
11 points of healing for him.
Alright, yeah, he's back up to full.
And I have my hand on him. Stick together, move quickly. Avoid everyone. Tell Ensign. Or tell the other E name.
Escobar.
Escobar. Tell Escobar we're coming. We're on our way. Ensign and the rest on their way.
Okay.
And then I follow after the group.
All right, so you guys are effectively making your way towards Ensign's house. All right, how quick are you guys doing this?
It's been about an hour. Would you say it's been about an hour since the first fight?
First fight lasted like 3 rounds, so like what, 6 seconds, around 18 seconds. You guys were like 2 minutes. No, it is not. It's probably, you guys have literally probably only been in combat for about 20 minutes. You guys have a long night ahead of you. Like, as you guys are in combat, you guys are watching as other people are being attacked. You are watching people ransacking houses that aren't on fire. Like, all of this battle is going on around you at the same time.
I would say we're just booking it as fast as we can, knocking on doors as we go, right? Just making sure that everyone's out.
Yeah,
Splitting
basically.
up.
Yeah.
Splitting up, knocking on doors.
Yeah, running up, knocking on doors, sprinting, knocking on doors.
All right.
Like,
give me
the
a
point is to
second
get
here.
home, because at home there's a chance we might be able to survive this bullshit.
Oh, we're so far away.
All right, so as you guys continue to make your way through this town center, and you guys are sprinting it. 1 second here. You come across 6 cultists heading your way.
I reach out and grab whoever's closest to me and try and divert us off the road. This way.
Okay. So, currently the building with this X in the like northwestern section of this town center, as we can call it, is fire. Walls have collapsed, ceilings collapsed. There is this building directly to the north you guys could try and hide behind. I need
I have a better idea. I want to cut up. I want to cut through this alley up here, run partially up the hill, and like try and like cut some distance.
Okay.
I want to go this way. Get off the road. Just sprint halfway
Yeah.
up this hill and start going around.
All right, so you guys head up that
was
little
the
hill.
idea.
You guys are like up along the north wall of the keep. I rolled a 22 on a D100, so the cultist did not see you currently.
I'm like up
And-
here.
1 second here. I rolled another 3, so you guys have another 6 cultists that are coming up. Their backs are towards you currently, as they just actually are walking out of this house right here in the east.
It's not readily important.
Just keep going. Just go. Get to the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Run past this road. Yeah, we'll go past the road and then run down to this road. Run down the hill. 'Cause this is the closest way to get home. Great swords are heavy and I'm huffing like a bugger.
Yeah, so as you guys are running, you guys take to the lower road. Unfortunately, as you guys come by this house, you guys do come into contact with 4 cultists and 1 bandit.
It's like turn the corner. Motherfucker!
Everywhere, they're everywhere.
So we're not going to be able to get there without fighting.
It's like stop in front of the cultist. 1 second.
As he's telling them 1 second, can I cast something on them?
Yep.
Cool. I cast Chill Touch on 2 who are standing near each other.
And
Standing in front of them.
he says,
Dirty 20.
All right, that hits.
and what I was gonna say was, Valzana never like stops speed, so she's gonna like run smack into them.
Okay, so you can go ahead and roll an attack on whatever one you want to as well, while Ensign is catching his breath.
Keeps going.
Okay, 2 of them take 5 necrotic damage.
I literally just a distraction right now.
Yeah.
Wait a second,
We
Thank
get
you,
a
darling.
burning hands pop off on these guys.
How much damage? 6, you said?
Me.
Yes.
5 to each.
5 to each.
And to the one in front, first thing, just has a raging hyena because I got a 18. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
And we're just going to, on the first one, I don't know if that's in front of Aldana, that's going to be 6 points of piercing damage in a bite.
All right, so as you sink your teeth into this thing, it's looking beat up.
Everything goes. Wait a second, and then just the hyena that was behind him just continues.
I got it.
Yes.
Give me a second here while I set this combat tracker up. Wow, 3 to a 4. Okay, it is very, very hard to do back-to-back battles in Roll20, guys. Alright. And because we're just going to keep the same order of combat. Alright, who was the last person to take a turn? It was Vest, correct? Yes. So we're going to start with Valzana first after this attack. So you can go ahead and you get to go again. And then Keith, you are up. And then the bandit at the back will be up next.
Alright. Yeah, another one. Whee! Ah, it's a miss!
Is it?
I believe. Is it? I believe it's a 14.
14 meets, so it'll be half damage.
Yeah. Alright, half damage. Yay! Let's go. And that's going to be 3 damage on the one that she was chopping before.
Alright, that'll be a kill.
Okay. Chomp chomp, so it's just like it's still in the mouth, just ringing it until
Yep.
And
Love
then on the one next, we're going again. Right next to it, we had double text. That one died. That's a 17 to hit. The next
That'll
one.
hit.
Okay, and on damage, we got a 7. No, we don't. We have a 10.
That'll be another kill.
Alright. We're chomping.
Cultists are a little on the fleshy side. Noted.
Chomp, rip one, and you toss it to the building, and then chomp on another, and then run and chomp on another one. And rip it.
Yeah, so you just like effectively like she's like got a little carried away there, lost the headset. All right, Kate, you're up. The bandit is on deck.
There you go.
It will run up to this cultist right here. And just try to hit it with a great sword.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh. Yo, the Castle dice are feeling frisky today. that is another natural 20.
Okay.
Okay. First die of the 2d6. Got it. Rolled a 6 on that one.
All right.
So 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage. That's me not doubling it, or how do you do crits here?
So 9 and 6, so that'll be enough to kill that one.
In that case, I'm not gonna move because he just used his action. Yeah, that's my turn. That's my turn.
All right, so the bandit, watching you guys cleave through his allies, is just gonna come straight up at Keith, and it is going to try and hit you with a scimitar. That will be a 14 to hit. How long does Shield of Faith last?
Shield of Faith lasts 10 minutes.
Okay, so effectively it would technically be off right now.
Yes,
because
so
you guys had done the battle.
14?
Battle ran. Yeah, so a 14, which
That meets. That meets
meets?
Quest. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so it will be 5 plus 1 is 6, divided by 2 is 3 points of slashing damage.
All right. Well, I'm back to where I was before I put all my lay on hands in myself.
All right, Tunkin, you are up, and Ensign is on deck.
We'll just shimmy up this way, and I'm gonna just take a swing at this guy with crossbolt. Why not? With a 13?
13, unfortunately, will miss. No, wait, yep, it misses.
Fair enough. That will end my turn.
Okay, Ensign, you are up. Kadrian's on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna go and clear the distance past Keith up to the bandit. As I'm running, put the greatsword back in, and I'm just gonna come in for the fucking face grab like I always do. 10 plus 5 for 15.
That will hit.
Okay, I'm only gonna put one of my dice into these. I'm gonna get. He's gonna take 5 necrotic damage, and I'm gonna gain 5 HP.
Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be my turn because I'm not wasting anything else right now. I just grab its face and he just starts to age. Goes about 10 years, you know.
Perfect. Kadrian, you are up. Vess, you are on deck.
Right. I am going to chill touch a bandit.
Okay.
So that ghostly, sort of mist-like looking 6-fingered hand comes back and sort of like floats right by his head.
Oh no.
Because it doesn't hit him at all.
Oh boy.
It's my
Okay.
turn.
Vess, you are up. The remaining cultist is up next.
Okay, well, I run up to the remaining cultist and pull my longsword out and take a swing at him.
Okay.
Stab, stab, stab.
15.
That will hit.
Cool.
Murder.
7 points of damage.
7 points?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
All right. The cultist is going to reciprocate the blow. Blow for blow.
Sure, go for it.
and
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bitch. It's Brittany, bitch.
Oh yeah, that's a natural 1.
Oh,
So as it goes to like slash at you with the scimitar, like it was like poof, and it just went, and then like it literally just like tosses it up in the air.
Well, you thought.
And it lands like at your feet, about 6 inches away.
Would you like to try again?
Clap, clap, clap.
Yeah, Volzana, you're up. Case, you're on deck.
And would have loved to do another bite attack. Oh. Nah, she's unsuccessful with that. Say. That is a 7.
Yeah, that's unfortunately a miss.
I ain't a murder.
All right, so
I guess she's tripping over bodies again.
yeah, too many bodies piling up. Case, you're up. Bandits on deck.
It's going to take a swing at the bandit. I am in surprisingly a lot of pain. 17 total to hit.
That will hit.
11 points of damage.
Ooh.
2 5s and a +1.
The bandit is looking very, very, very beat up, and it's also going to trade. It's going to trade blow for blow with you.
That's fair.
That will be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll be max damage for 7 points of slashing damage.
I'm still standing.
Duncan, you're up.
What do I
Anson,
feel
you're on
like
deck.
that's a just standing thing?
You're not wrong.
Well, it was almost a natural 20 too, because like that's right beside the 14.
Let us get a wisdom saving throw from this falling bandit.
15.
That is a save. That'll end my turn.
Ensign, you're up. Cadron's on deck. That poor vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Trying so
When
hard
it
to make
hits, it's
work.
great. When it doesn't, it's like, well, shit.
Yeah, shite.
Yeah, right. Just gonna look at the bandit that we've aged, we've attacked, and well, I hope you've had a good one. And just like draw cut. Natural 20.
So chalant about it.
Let's go.
10. 14 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, it's a death. I didn't even have to. You didn't even have to roll the damage. That was on the bandit.
I
Correct?
wanted to see how much it was.
Yeah, that was more than enough.
Cleave him literally like from shoulder to waist with enough force that the torso section goes flying right past Vess.
Oh,
Okay.
good one.
The bandit is dead.
Fucking bandits. I
Cadron, you
want
are up.
to get to my fucking house.
Okay. Well, suppose there's only a cultist left standing.
Shoot it. Fucking.
Seeing as things I've done in the past have not been working out so well for me lately, can I get a? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Can I get a con save from the cultist?
Con save from the cultist coming right up.
Pretty sure it's con. Yep, it's con.
That'll be a 6.
Baha! He fails. Okay. So he will take. Oh, that's the wrong die. This one. Haha! He takes 10 points of thunder damage.
Claim your kill.
Alright, for all, intents and purposes, like, it just looks like this guy drops to the ground for everyone else because there's just like an invisible ball that extended toward him, and when it hit like his ear, it just exploded in a thunderous sound. So basically you hear like a thunderous sound all of a sudden, and then boom, the cultist is dead on the ground.
Love it. All right, you guys are effectively out of combat again.
Okay. And looking
We're
for
so close.
Son?
Home, this way. Everybody, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
We start running again.
As you guys start to make your way down the road, you hear a loud clattering noise coming from what you guys would know as the sanctuary right across the street from your house.
Oh, fuck!
Clattering,
hells? What
shattering,
now?
marching, like footsteps. It sounds like a lot is going on.
Somebody go and check the fucking sanctuary. I'll be right back.
I go check the sanctuary.
I'm
I go
sprinting
with,
home. God
Get the fucking-
damn.
Oh gods.
So you see.
Well, I said I'm checking the sanctuary, so I guess I'm right up there.
How are you
Oh,
doing
he's
it?
right beside
How
you.
are you doing it? I need to know
How
how
am I
you're doing
doing
it,
it?
Vess. Yes.
Oh shit.
Like,
It
are
sounds
you,
like a lot, right?
it sounds like a lot. Like a lot.
I'm trying to stealth, like hiding behind this house, maybe.
Okay. I'll get you to
Maybe.
roll me a stealth roll, please.
Lord. $11.
It's enough. So they let me just paint a picture for you here. 1 second here. I'm just gonna do this. Let me know if you can see this.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mhm.
Good map.
So
Good color, it's nice.
you see. 1 second. Let me get the map up for stream here.
They can see it.
Yeah.
So currently, if you are looking, you see kind of standing, marching around the outside of the gate of the fenced area. You see 3, 6, 9, 10 kobolds, 3 cultists, and these 2 drake-like creatures slowly making their way to around the east side of the fence on the outside, and standing at the archway gate into the sanctuary is 4 regular kobolds and 2 kobolds that have wings. Alongside it, you also see 2 cultists similarly dressed as the ones you guys just battled, but you see another cultist. This one has a mask on that resembles that of a dragon's face.
Am I alone up here? The rest of my party. What, did I go alone or did anyone follow me?
Duncan would have wanted to pick up a cultist sort of emblem, mask, or anything on a previous guy if there was something.
There is not,
Any-
no. None of
Okay,
them
well
have
then,
masks on.
I would have. Go ahead.
I would have made the notion that everybody go with her, deal with the sanctuary while I run home, which is literally across the fucking street. Because I know where our stuff is.
When we had reached that area, Falzana was going to unwild shape and basically grab Kate. Going quick. Posted.
Ah, shit.
And she's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Very helpful for Kate.
Okay. Ensign,
Four.
how are you trying to get to the house?
I'd probably knowing that we've been running on the frickin' roads for long enough, I'd want to cut up in between these houses and try and run down in the back, going through the back door.
So
If I see anything in the distance, I will immediately just skid dirt and like belly crawl if I have to.
So give me a stealth check with disadvantage, just because you are trying to run, but you are trying to sneak.
Yeah. Bless you.
And I mean, you are wearing
Disadvantage is still a 19, baby.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you effectively, even with the disadvantage, your chain shirt just chung as you're like booking it between the houses. You out of the corner of your eye, you see the one with the dragon mask kind of turn down that way, thinking it saw something, but you, like you said, you skidded right in between the house. It sees a little bit of dust. There's some smoke and some flames in a couple of the houses over in this general area, so it doesn't think anything of it. Turns back to doing what it's doing, and you make your way between the two houses. Another stealth check with disadvantage, please.
Yeah, this is going the distance, baby. Ooh. 11.
Somehow, maybe they're just, maybe, after thinking that they saw something, they obviously just heard maybe the fires crackling or buildings falling or, the march. But yeah, they don't see you, and you are able to effectively make it to the back door of your house.
No, but 3/4 of the way I trip, and one of them like turns, looks back, I get up, keep running.
Yep, there you go. I like it.
Yeah, second I get to the back of the house, I just kick in the back fucking door. I know where all the stuff is. I'm grabbing all 3 health potions, and I'm grabbing my fucking maul on top of this.
Yep.
Because that's at home, too.
Okay.
Grab my mace.
So,
grab all of my weapons.
Going back to Tunkin, you were asking about cultist masks and stuff like that.
Yes. Just any form of identifying marker, something that might be resembling of a cultist that I could show if I needed.
Okay.
I don't know if they have a wristband or anything, or if you're just trusting that I said I'm a cultist. I don't have like a visual.
I'm a cultist.
So the cultists aren't like, you wouldn't actually like know they are cultists. They're really. I'm only calling them cultists because that's what they're called in D&D and on Roll20. They're all in battle attire with leathers and stuff. There is no visible markings of any sort of cultists, cult-like symbols or anything like that. The only reason you guys know that there's cultists and bandits being gathered here, and you know that they are cultists, is because of the letter. That the cult was making their way towards this town to plunder it. So yeah. What is the rest of the party doing now?
Well, Kate, did you see my numbers I held up? It was 7.
No, I did not.
Yeah, get 7 points of healing from Cure Wounds from Valzana.
Thank you.
And
it helps.
She's not even like skipping a beat as she reaches into her shirt and pulls out a necklace which has a gilded acorn, and it seems to be topped with something. She snatches that out and goes, "Please be something epic! Please be something epic! Please be something epic!" As she starts going up on a spell, and something's up. She goes, "Summon beast." Second up again. Concentration.
Summon beasts.
Summon beast. Beast. One.
Beast. Singular.
She's trying, and she promptly summons what looks like a dirty rabbit. And kind of like frowns at it.
I don't have a character token for that, so you're getting Alfred.
Okay.
Dirty rabbit, suited penguin.
Metallic suited penguin.
Yeah.
Alfred's big.
Just a huge penguin. We got rid of the dragon, but instead it's Alfred.
Guys, I think he's on a vengeance spree.
He's done making tea.
Tired of making that tea up.
Give me
No
a
more
second
tea for
here
you.
while I give you control of it. There we go. You should be able to move it around.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So you summon a dirty rabbit.
It's an earth rabbit, but
So I never got an answer. Did the rest of the group come up with me, or am I hiding
Yeah.
behind the house alone?
So I guess the rest of us can do health checks.
Would have kept you in sight, but I don't feel like there was any reason to like be breathing on your shoulder or anything.
Okay.
and Balzana has grabbed Kate, so that's why they're not up there.
Yeah.
To do this.
So currently
Okay,
Vess is
that's
on her
one.
own.
One more ditch effort for this group of people if we want to distract. I will be with her. I mentioned I was going to follow directly before anybody else said anything. I'd like to ask her. I have a minor plan to attempt to distract this group away from the area. I can attempt to charm a lot of them with sweet, sweet smells of beautiful apple pie, if you would like.
Get as many of them as you can away, and then we can go in.
I will give it my best. So I'm going to kind of be over here, and I'm going to put in a 20-foot area, however many are in front of this door, in the 20-foot area. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from a lot of the creatures.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Every creature that would be in a 20-foot area.
Also, while I'm doing that, Vess, you would also see that group of a million freaking enemies has slowly made its way down. It's along the western wall now.
Great. Over here, these guys. All these people.
Yeah, those guys. Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna roll 3d20, and I'm gonna batch roll all of the kobolds as one, the cultists as the other, and then the dragon fang as its own as well. All right. So, kobold fails with a 3. The cultists get a 12 plus 1 second here. Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes, sir.
So that's a 12, and the dragon claw gets a natural 20. This is the dragon claw.
As the kobolds smell this aroma of fresh baked apple pie, they're going to be charmed by me for the duration of this spell for a minute. So
They can't repeat the saving throw or anything?
no, smell the apple pie fills the air, must see wisdom, or they become charmed by you. It's up until the start of my next turn, but concentration up to a minute, so I'm not quite sure what that all equates to.
You wanna... You have D&D, you have the Beyond 20 extension, yeah?
I don't have it on, but I can turn on in 2 seconds.
Yeah, can you turn that on and then just link it in chat for me so I can read it? Because that's
Yes, sir.
How it's end of turn or 1 minute. That's odd for me, too.
This is charm person.
No, this is an Aether's Mischief.
Oh,
I think did I do that right?
that's the Fizzbond spell.
Alright, so you fill a 20-foot cube you can see within range. Oh, I got you. So you were trying to do a 20-foot cube. I'm sorry. I have to see something else.
Yeah, that's what it was, a 20-foot cube in the front of the doorway area to try to lure people away from it.
Okay, so they can
Got
roll
it.
again at the start of each of your turn.
Yeah.
They get to roll again every.
Oh, okay, so that's sort of, yep, I
All
saw
of
that.
these guys are currently charmed, so I'm just going to group them for now to make it easier. Okay. Alright, so they are charmed. These 4 kobolds, unfortunately, are not. These ones right here are not in that 20-foot cube currently. So as these 2 kobolds right here the two cultists are like sniffing the air. The dragon claw turns to them. Excuse me, get back to work and start battering down that door right now. What is the party doing?
How far away am I from any of them? Am I within 60 feet of any of the assailants at the front here trying to batter down the door?
Technically,
Could
yes.
I get within 60 feet?
Yep, you are technically within 60 feet. You are actually at 60 feet, basically.
Of this guy? Or just whoever's up front?
Yeah, of any of those, it's fine. Take your pick.
Fantastic. I cast Spiritual Weapon and send it after this big guy here.
I forgot to get your spiritual weapon set up. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Here, you can have Drea. Drea is
summon
your
a whole
spiritual
person.
weapon. Yep.
So, I'm not sure the rest of the party can see, but what appears is a giant skeletal raven that just
That's not terrifying.
lies out of nowhere
That's not
and
nightmare.
claws the shit out of this guy's face.
Oh my fuck.
I'm a perfectly normal person. I'm an okay cleric. No one should be frightened of me.
Am I allowed to say I can taste the sarcasm on that sentence?
No, absolutely not.
Can you tell me if you can move Drea?
Let's see. I can.
Okay, perfect. So there's your spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you doing with spiritual weapon?
It's going to appear and claw the shit out of that guy's face if I can land a hit.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Ooh, maybe not. 17?
That's enough.
Yes. And he takes 5 points of damage.
Okay. And as he takes the 5 points of damage, that is where we are going to call it for tonight's episode.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
It has been a blast. This gauntlet is far from over. This was actually an encounter that's built into the story. So it was an encounter you guys didn't have to do currently, but you guys have chosen now to try and lock yourself into combat somehow, which isn't a big deal. I mean,
I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Why did you attack us right away?
Because
with-
they threw me across from our house. I am a cleric. I am still a religious character.
God damn it!
I will say that it did roll a 12 on a perception, so if I could get you to roll me a sleight of hand before we end the session to see if it actually saw where the spell came from.
It's a bonus action, so if he still sees me, I'm gonna run in and stab somebody. Ooh! Dirty 20.
Okay, so it has not seen where the spell came from. It just all of a sudden saw this weird raven-like sword show up in front of its face. But yes, that is
Oh, it's
where
just
we
an
will-
actual raven.
Oh, it's just a raven.
Huge,
Why are you saying
huge
it's a sword?
skeletal raven.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought your description was like a weapon of some sort too. All
No.
right.
It's a bird.
So with that, we will end this week's session. Thanks everybody in chat for sticking around. We got a resub from BK Mad Dog for 16 months on a 15-month streak currently, and we just got a follow from Strathy. So thank you guys so much for all of that. It has been a blast. We finally are into the actual Tyranny of Dragons module campaign, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I want to quickly set a scene before we end the session as well. So tonight, you guys are currently have been in battle for about an hour. You guys got into town around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So it is that time. Like the sun is starting to set. And as the sun starts to go behind the horizon and it starts to get very dark, you guys, the moon starts to rise. And now the second sun that still has not yet moved currently is reflecting the exact same amount of light as the moon.
So it's bright outside.
No.
Yeah.
It's weird.
No.
Looking
I'm
forward to future streams.
disturbed.
So Strathy, yes, speaking of future streams, so we are here every Wednesday night at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, and I also do a Curse of Strahd campaign on Sundays at 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, so if you want to check that one out, you guys can as well. I have been very, very horrible at making sure that I get all the tweets out on Twitter, but if you guys want to follow us on Twitter, it's the Unlucky Rollers at Twitter, and I believe I meant to write this down so that I didn't have to go back and look, but I want to do something for everybody that has contributed to the stream in such a way. So we are currently sitting at, if I could just, get to my profile here, uno momento. There we go. We are currently sitting at 180 followers. No, 94 followers, sorry. If I can get that follower goal up to 100, so I just need another 6 more follows. The very next stream following that, I will be doing a donation to Extra Life. So for anything that comes in on that stream, which we will announce before we do it. So any gift subs, subscriptions, bit donations, or anything like that, anything that we make on that stream will then be going directly back to our Extra Life pool. So if we can get to 100 followers, I believe if I do socials, it's the correct one. If I could, no, it's not. Interesting. That one did not work. That did not work either. Let me just get you a link. How's that? Here. So go ahead, follow us on that link. I don't know why my commands are not working for that. And if we can get to 100 followers, I will do the donation. So with that being said, thank you to my cast for sticking through this charade of BS. Congratulations, you guys all somehow out of character, but in character somehow thwarted a dragon attack. You guys are all
If
pretty
I knew,
bloodied.
I would.
Oh, we lost him for a second. If I knew what?
If I knew, I would slap him.
That'd be so many words had.
You already have a suspicion.
Coming from someone who has a deal with the devil.
Hey, Ensign made that deal before. Ensign made that deal a long time ago before he was even partially intelligent.
Yeah, and Kate made this deal to help people out.
Right.
Adult.
Okay.
Right.
It's not like it's a deal that he has to technically do if we have to fight this dragon anyway.
Yeah, right.
Alright,
So Ensign
guys.
already got in
We'll see what
trouble for his
happens.
deal with the devil.
We'll see what
Not
happens.
technically enough.
Well, it's still coming.
All right, guys, it has been a blast. Thank you all so much again for everything. We will see you next time for episode number 6. I forgot to update the episode number at the bottom of my screen. I apologize about that. So we shall see you next week, Wednesday, same time, same place, same channel, for episode number 6, maybe the conclusion. And hopefully we will find our wonderful friend Storm next week. But stay tuned. Bye for now, guys.